Good evening. Straight ahead on tonight's broadcast, we go live for a special announcement from the Falcons Center offices. We will go around the world in just about 60 seconds. And we will get a special announcement from the Falcons Center Scheduling Authority. All that and much more straight ahead on Chuck News for March 11th, 2019. I desperately need a tan. Good evening, all Falcon Center staff and those having watch parties around the world tonight. Welcome to Chuck News. We begin tonight's broadcast by going live to Falcon Center offices for a special announcement. My fellow Falcon Center staff, I come to you today not as your boss, but as your co-worker, with extreme jubilation and excitement to tell you that winter is almost over. We are not out of the woods yet. It's been a long and trying few months. The building and ground staff has done a phenomenal job making sure that the Falcon Center sidewalks and roads are clear so we can be open in the morning. They deserve a round of applause. But we are not out of the woods yet. We need to band together until the snow is gone. We are going to be seeing refreezing and melting and more refreezing in front of our doors and on our sidewalks. Every morning, openers, the 5 of you, it is your responsibility to make sure that our doors are free of ice. And if there is ice, get some ice melt down. We don't need grandma tripping and falling on her way into the building to get her daily laps in around Knowles. Nightly supervisors, you have the same responsibility as the melt happens during the day and our sidewalks refreeze. Please stay on top of those things. My fellow Falcon Center staff, winter is almost over. We will get there. We just have to do it together. Thank you for helping us get through this winter. You've all done a great job. Pretty soon, the birds will be chirping, the tulips will be blossoming, we'll be playing softball. Give me some peanuts and some Cracker Jacks. Thank you. Well, that was certainly something. One follow-up to that, as all of this snow and ice start to melt, this is prime time for us to find out where we may have leaks in our ceiling. As you're doing your daily rounds or you're coming in or out of certain spaces, classrooms, locker rooms, bathrooms, etc., please be cognizant of what's happening with the ceiling. Do we have any leaks? Is water dripping? Things of that nature. And please report that to the Falcon Center staff as soon as possible so that we can get it corrected. Turning our attention to the Falcon Center Media and Technology Report. A quick note for the media and technology team. The majority of the events that we support for the year have wrapped up. We still have softball season and lacrosse season along with a few other events throughout the year. Scott will continue to manage that schedule. The remainder of your semester will focus primarily on some small projects that we have along with developing training for the next year. Please be up to date with Scott. Stay up top of when to work so that you know when your next meetings are or your hourly shifts. We'll be right back. These are Dibs. They look just like Tide Pods. And just like Tide Pods, they are not edible, so do not eat them. They are found in the custodial closet on the shelf. What are they used for? They are used to help us dilute all of the salt that ends up on their floors that people drag into this building. Here's what you need to know. 2 of them go in the XP or the 1250. 1 of them goes in a mop bucket. Let it dissolve. Use the machine. That's all you need to know. It cuts the salt. It makes our floors look pretty. Before we go tonight, we are debuting a brand new segment We go around the Falcon Center in 60 seconds, or maybe just a bit more. Part of Around the Falcon Center in 60 seconds, we like to showcase what's new here at Falcon Center. At the start of the semester, we opened up this space right here, which is right next to door 305 on the east side of Knowles. This is now the home for Falcon Tennis. Locker space, storage space, things of that nature. Easy access to the courts. So if anybody asks you where the tennis locker space is, that's where it is. Where's our next adventure?
Well, hi everybody. I'm on the XP in the Page hallway. Why am I here right now? That's a great question. We're repeatedly getting notes that we're getting an error message on the XP. That error message reads E40. The brushes automatically come up off the floor and it stops working. Here's why. We are not using the right water level. Most of us are on water level 2. When I turn this on right now, it's on water level 1. That means last night we didn't use it the right water level. What water level should we use at? That's a great question. We need to be at a minimum water level 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Water level 4. What that does, it allows the brushes to stay engaged no matter what type of floor you are on. That error message that you get generally means not enough water is getting to the brushes. Capiche? Good talk. Where's our next adventure?
The next stop on this whirlwind tour of Falcon Center is a multi-purpose studio. We are in the multi-purpose studios. Why? Well, this is just a quick reminder that of all of the spaces here at Falcon Center, these 3 spaces, the small, medium, and large, are perhaps the most busy of any space that we have, with a number of reservations each and every night. We need to make sure that we are getting through these spaces each day, cleaning the floors corner to corner, cleaning the shoe cubbies out, wiping down the hard surfaces, and all of those types of things. These are all on Connect 2, but this is just a friendly reminder to everyone that these are very, very busy spaces and we need to make sure we're keeping up on them. Where's next on our adventure, Chuck? The final stop on this Falcon Center tour is a classroom. Directly behind me is a whiteboard. This is a very important stop on this tour as it indicates a policy change effective immediately. On a daily basis, whiteboards like the one seen behind me will need to be cleaned nightly. Very simple. Bottle of green and a rag. Spray it down, wipe it down, clean out the tray. This is an expectation nightly or daily. It will be added to the opener task list. It's very simple. It's going to add 2 or 3 minutes to your day of the tasks that you have to do. Once I figured out how to use a bottle of green and a rag, it was cake. That's all I got, Chuck. Back to you. One final note for everybody before we go tonight. Schedules will be published Tuesday morning, so please make sure your when to work is updated. For all of us here at Chuck News, good night and good luck.